over the course of my career, I've done quite a bit of critiques and mentoring, and I really enjoy it. I think it's a lot of fun. And in those conversations, I'm also interested in hearing people's concerns. Quite often when people open up to me, they'll say things like, I'm burnt out, I'm worn down. How can I get to the next level? How do you stay motivated? Or they could even have the same concern that I would have if they say, I'm worried I'm losing my passion for this. So what can we do? How can we fight the fatigue and stay motivated? Along the way, we reach the next level, but ultimately we keep our passion ignited. Well, I do have a lot of suggestions for you, but in the interest of time, I'm just going to throw out a couple of my favorites. Starters, you're here. Give yourself a round of applause. Thank you for coming. Attend workshops and seminars. If you know me, I'm a workshopaholic. I love workshops so much. Hey, I started one. I go to as many as I can. I think workshops are a lot of fun for multiple reasons, in part because I know they're a great place I can learn something new. But there's also a human element I think a lot of people just tend to forget about as we do this job after 20, 25 years. There's this human element. If you look around this room is full of people with different experiences and backgrounds, and we're all gathered for some of the same reasons. We want to learn and grow and be better at what we do. So also while you're here, let's meet new people. Let's feed off the energy and passion for what we do. It's a wonderful way to get motivated. That actually leads to my next suggestion. You want to find friends or mentors. I am very fortunate. I've had a lot of great mentors in my career. Many have become very good friends. Some are in the audience today. There are people I can go to that I trust and respect for feedback and advice. This can include your coworkers or even people that work at the competing station across the street. Team up with people you work well with. Push each other to be better. Team up and pick each other up if we're having a bad day. We're in this together. If we're having a bad day, it's good to be a good team player. If we're having a good day, it's good to share in that, right? One thing that your mentors and friends can help you with is get critiqued. I've been doing this for more than 16 years. I still enjoy critiques. Critiques are just a great way to get a fresh pair of eyes on our work. People can see things that you missed. With that, what I want to say is for critiques, good critiques for me, the difference between a good critique and a bad critique, if I send a story to someone and their only comment is, great job, what am I supposed to learn from that? At least tell me what I did well. But if I send that same story to someone else and they go, you know, it's pretty good, but let's work on a couple things. This shot's a little shaky, this edit was loose. You got a good line, but let's reorder it. It can be a lot stronger if we say it this week. That's a good critique. That gives me a lot to work with. So when you're looking for critiques, remember to put your ego aside. Look for people that are going to tell you things that you need to hear, not necessarily things you want to hear. With critiques, I find that very helpful to make me make goals. I make goals all the time, small goals, big goals, whatever the case is. The thing with goals you have to remember is large goals are great. They give you something to work for. I want to work at that station. I want to win this award. But the problem is if we only focus on the large goals, you're going to get burnt out quickly because you don't see the results fast enough. So instead, I encourage you small goals, daily goals. Things like today, I'm going to hide the mic cord. Today, I'm going to shoot a kick-ass opening sequence. Today, I will stop using the closing line. Only time will tell. Small goals equal big results. At the end of the day, you want to find small victories. Goals are what you make at the beginning of the day. Small victories, you want to try to end your day on a positive note. Things like, did I accomplish any of my goals? Did I hide the mic cord? Did I not use closing line? Only time will tell. Small victories will help you fight the fatigue. It could also be a change in attitude. Instead of saying, damn it, I only had 20 minutes to cut that package. Instead, hey, I cut that package in 20 minutes and I made slot. I made slot. Last week I had 16 minutes to cut a package. My next suggestion is kind of difficult to explain, but once you figure it out for yourself and you apply it, in my opinion, it can be a real career changer. You want to find your subject's passion. There's actually 3 steps to this. One day I discovered if someone is willing to take time out of their day to talk to us on camera, more than likely they're going to be passionate about what they talk about. The first step is to find their passion. Not just what are they passionate about, that's easy. Find out why. they're passionate about it. If you can do that, you can connect with your subject on a different level. You're human. Connect with them. It's not a story. It's a person's life. It's their career. It's whatever the case is. What makes them tick? Then you want to feed off their subject passion. If you can learn to take their passion as motivation for you, for that one day, for that one story, you will never run out of passion for what you do. Because everyone's going to have a different passion, a different cause. So feed off of it. In part, you want to do a good job for them. They took time out of their day. You want to do a good job for them and represent them well in your story, right? And the final one is you want to share their passion. If you can find a way to capture their passion on camera and share it for your viewer, so your viewer feels just a fraction of what your subject feels, that makes your storytelling stand out. You will see the way how you do things differently. Does that make sense? I'm glad to hear you see you nod your head there. Last one is a simple subject. This is my favorite too. Have fun. Is that difficult? My grandmother told me work isn't always fun, but if it's fun, it's not work. So see the challenge in what we do. Push yourself to try something fun or whatever the case is. Excuse me. We can be the envy, or sometimes you just take a step back and go, sometimes you just take a step back and just realize how awesome our careers can be. We get to see and do and witness things that other people can't. Sorry. So you can be the envy of your friends and family just by simple things like, oh, you were there for that. What was that like? You met that celebrity. What were they like? And you can go, yeah, I was there for that. That was a crazy experience. You won't believe what happened. Or, yeah, I met that celebrity. Man, they were a jackass. And here's why. So have fun. But these are just some of my suggestions. But ultimately, it's up to you to figure out what works best for you. Once you figure it out, once you find out what ignites your passion, how far will you go? Well, only time will tell. Thank you for coming. Have fun.